Hey everybody, it's me again, bringing it to you live from Jerusalem. If you guys saw my last video, I told you that in a couple of days there's going to be yet another Memorial Day. The last video had to do with the Holocaust Memorial Day. Today has to do with a Memorial Day dedicated to our fallen soldiers and victims of terror. Today is all about our 23,447 troops that died in combat or in war, and an additional 2,576 terror victims that were brutally murdered by terror attacks since the beginning of Israel's independence. But that's not what I want to talk to you guys about today. Today I want to talk to you guys about two stories. One is a knife terror attack that occurred today in the morning. Two elderly women were stabbed in East Jerusalem in a neighborhood called Armon, Hanatziv. Both women were aged at 70 years old. They just went out for a walk in the neighborhood. And just so you guys know, Armon Hanatziv is not in the West Bank. It's not part of Palestinian territory or whatever. It's 100% Israeli territory. So yeah, two masked assailants just stabbed them, tried to stab more, and ran away. Police actually caught them, and now there are blockades everywhere, and both of them are in moderate condition. One of the women sustained stab wounds to her limbs and upper body. The other woman sustained wounds only in her upper body. Only. So this is crazy. On this show, I try and explain the reasons behind the terror attacks and why they're happening. And I don't understand what two elderly women have to do with the Palestinian occupation. I don't. I'm sorry. If you want to be heard, if you want to fight the occupation, go after soldiers. Don't go after elderly women. That just pisses us off, and that's just not right. How does attacking a group of 70-year-old women walking around in a neighborhood help your cause? Well, newsflash, it doesn't. These are the types of actions and terror attacks that are far more worse than anything Israel intentionally does in Gaza. Intentionally. When two guys set out in the middle of the day, in the morning, wearing masks so you know it's intentional, and just go around stabbing innocent elderly women for no fucking reason. And don't bullshit me that it's for the fucking occupation. It's not. You want to fight the occupation, you go after soldiers who can protect themselves. You want to die, you want to get killed, you want to get shot, it's up to you, dude, but don't go after elderly women. That's just not cool. So, on one side, I do understand the aggression and the terror attacks against soldiers. Okay, that's against occupation. You can rationalize that. What I can't rationalize, and what I won't rationalize, and what I won't accept is terror targeting elderly women. It's not acceptable. There's no reason for it. And there's no justification. So that's the first story. The two elderly women are in the hospital right now going through surgery in Sha'arei Tzedek Medical Center. The second story, what I wanted to tell you guys, is a little bit connected to the first story. Palestinian teen convicted of attempted murder in Pisgat Ze'ev terror attack. This kid with his cousin were walking in an Israeli city around a couple of months ago, no more than a couple of months ago, They were walking around together in an Israeli city in Jerusalem with knives, huge ass fucking knives, and they just started running after innocent people, trying to stab them to death. You can see it right here. So here you guys see the two kids, 13-year-old kids walking in Pisgat Ze'ev. And here they're running after with the two knives. You see the two knives very clearly. And they injure that same guy very, very badly. He was rushed to the hospital right after. Right here you see them running with those same knives right next to a really crowded area. This is the kid that was stabbed riding his bike. 14, 15-year-old kid just riding his bike. So he was the one that was stabbed. He was actually stabbed in the neck. So you can see that right in front of a kiosk. You see him running, trying to catch him. They don't even know what hit him. It's crazy. Here you see them continue running alongside the tram, and here they shoot him dead. So these are two kids walking around an Israeli city, carrying knives, looking to stab people. And, they didn't go after soldiers. They didn't go after cops. They went after a 13-year-old boy and tried to kill him, tried to stab him to death while riding his bike. Hassan stabbed him 4 fucking times, wounding him critically. And the funny thing about this is, and this is to all you guys who like to scream apartheid, apartheid, right? The funny thing is that this kid, this terrorist, this murderer, was actually treated in an Israeli hospital. Oh my God. I mean, where else would that happen? Seriously. Where else would you treat a terrorist in your own hospital for trying to kill innocent civilians? Give me one country that would happen. And this is for all you guys screaming apartheid, apartheid, occupation, occupation. I mean, yes, there is an occupation, but do not compare it to apartheid. Not 100% anyway. They wounded the kid. They wounded this terrorist, and after that, they treated him in an Israeli Jewish hospital. So we do have a little bit of humanity in us, I guess. Another funny thing about this is that the terrorist, this kid, he commented and said that he wasn't intentionally going to kill anyone. Oh my God. Yeah, this is what he said. He said that he wasn't going to kill anyone and that he was just trying to frighten civilians. But he did find it in his heart to stab them. A little bit, not that much. Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas said Mansouri has been executed by Israel. Prime Minister Abbas, if we wanted to execute this kid, we would. Yeah, sorry to say it. We would just shoot him in the head and get over it. Not spend any money on him or anything. Now, this is a 13-year-old boy. I know that. I know that in some countries he cannot be trialed as an adult. I know that this is a problem, that you can't treat kids like you do adults. But this is our two 13, 14, 15-year-old kids who just set out to kill and stab innocent civilians. What do you expect? What do you expect? Anyway, so yeah, he's going to jail. This is really sad. I don't know what to say. I hope you liked this video. If you do, and all other videos, check them out. If you do like them, subscribe to my channel, and I'll continue uploading live news coverage here from Jerusalem, Israel. So yeah, peace.